Hey, 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 how's everybody doing? It's Shane Lemire with Wealthyverse Studios. And today, you already know I got Josh. He's actually backstage right now. I've got Kings. He's backstage right now. And I just wanted to give a quick introduction and let you all know today is another update for Deltaflare. You know, I love these guys. You know, I love Josh. I love Anonymous and, all the guys over there that are kicking butt. These freaking Deltaflares or these Delta knots are very, very, what's the word that I use for it? Let's just say I have like 4 of them, right? I can't stop buying them. So, anyways, I want to go ahead and bring up Josh. I know you all have been waiting for an update on what's going on. We've got some big news for the San Diego convention that's coming up this weekend, which I will be joining them myself along with Mr. Burt, Wealthyverse Studios. So let me go ahead. I'm going to bring up Josh right now. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Yo, we're doing well. How are you doing, man?
Doing good, doing good. Let me give a shout out to the audience real quick while you're here. Some of them you actually know. Let's see. We got Legal Alien, Will Smith, that like button. Don't forget, hit the subscribe and like button, please. We've got, who's this stranger over here? Crypto Empress?
Oh, my goodness.
LFGO BT89. Thank you. It's Tony from Twitter. What's up, Tony?
Tony,
DF Dread, let's freaking go. He's one of my mods. UB, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. We got Rod Silk. What's up, man? How you doing? Scott, how you doing, man? Thank you for coming to the show. We've got Capernaut, J-Rock. We all know J-Rock. Good evening. Deltaflare's in the building. Yes, they are. We got my man Baffles. What's up? How you doing? Got Tony. Crypto Talk with Chris. What's up, brother? So yeah, it's definitely, we've got quite a few people here right now, but let me bring up Kings too. He's over here waiting. What's up, Kings? How you doing, brother?
What's going on? How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. It seems like just a few seconds ago I was on the phone with both of you gentlemen.
Yeah, man. You've been busy. You've been freaking busy. I tell you what, man. And you're actually gonna be at the San Diego NFT convention this weekend, aren't you?
Yeah, actually, I just wrapped up my live stream because I know you guys were going to jump over here, so I told everybody to come over here. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about it. I'll be attending it, and I get to meet both you fine gentlemen along with Bert and a few other individuals that I'm looking forward to meeting. So I'm definitely excited about San Diego.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Well, Josh, we have a lot to cover today, man. We've got, the updates with you guys, what you're all doing at Deltaflare right now. I've been seeing a lot of good stuff. The Pink Ladies launched earlier, and then we also got the San Diego NFT convention to talk about as well, man. Where do you want to start, man? What do you want to roll with?
Oh, man, that's a great question. Let's begin with, let's just go ahead and kick it off with the San Diego NFT convention. I am way too hype to just contain myself on that. We were on the phone. Let's see, John, Scott, and myself. We were on the phone with Brad. He's the CEO and one of the founders of the San Diego NFT convention. They recently just got a new venue. Previously, when we had talked, in fact, I think that was the last time that I was on the show with you, we decided, or rather we found out that it was 3 different buildings, but now it's one building, one gigantic building, and that's where everything is going to be. So Mandox is going to be in that same building. MetaZap is going to be in that building. We're going to be in that building. Everything is going to take place in that building. And I believe that there's a courtyard too. So it's significantly bigger. It feels like we've got a great portion of the convention center for Deltaflare. So all today, John was working up different banners, graphics. I believe we've got some stickers on the way. We've got our booth. We're going to be actually working with Metasil. METASILL. They have frames for your NFTs. You look super, super rad, very high quality. They've got a couple of kinds there. They're going to be at the convention center. And when you come to our booth, we're going to have our Deltanauts on some of the Metasil frame so you can check them out. I'm really pumped. I'm really pumped for that. Of course, you guys are going to be chilling in our community lounge, which is going to be so damn cool. We got this whole conversation pit. It's huge. So I can just see Wealthyverse chilling in that conversation pit. Oh, that's what that is. Chilling in this conversation pit and just grabbing people off of the walkway, just chatting them up. And man, you know I'm going to be sending people your way too. We are decorating that whole thing as much as we can. Deltaflare. You should see these, dude. I wish you could see these banners. They are so hot.
I can't wait,
So
man.
hot.
I just need to know, is there going to be popcorn and alcohol there?
There might be alcohol, popcorn. I don't know. So according to Brad, the people that own the convention center own a restaurant that's just right across the street. And we were doing a virtual walkthrough with Brad, right where the conversation pit is. I kid you not, it's got to be like 30 feet, maybe. There's this full bar.
That's awesome.
Who knows, man?
That's awesome.
If they open it up, it's looks like Wealthyverse is going to get rowdy.
Hey, we're gonna be walking around, so we're sharing the booth with you, right? So we'll be able to interview you guys, do a lot of coverage of Deltaflare. We're gonna have a lot of coverage of Deltaflare. We're gonna have a lot of coverage of everybody else that's gonna be there. We plan to interview everybody, so there's gonna be a lot of exposure there. And I think this is a really good opportunity for Deltaflare to get their name out there more. We're going to help you guys network and definitely get you guys out there. I hope you bring in me some merch, a Deltaflare hat or something that I can wear.
We're going to have merch. We've got hats and t-shirts. I can't remember off the top of my head if we have anything else, but we will have a computer there. So if anybody comes by, you don't see what you want, you can just order it straight from the site and have it shipped to your pad.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And that's smart. Yeah. So is this the official Twitter account for, I'm assuming, right? San Diego NFT Convention, San Diego NFT Con. Okay. So those of you that are interested, if you're nearby, make sure you go visit this Twitter account. And they've got a Linktree account, link right here that you all can go to for more information. Is this going to be, can you guys hear this?
What up, everybody? So, San Diego NFT Convention, we outgrew our old location. Guess what? It's out of here. We have a new location right here, baby, in downtown San Diego, right next to Petco Park. We have a beautiful restaurant, bar and grill over here. This whole area is going to be covered in NFT stuff. You're going to love this venue. It has all kinds of really cool art, new things. It's much better venue. So I'm excited to share it with you guys. Pictures, videos, all that coming soon. So stay tuned. We got the venue, baby.
I like that. So basically, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to get out there and actually meet everybody in person. It's kind of weird, in crypto, you develop these relationships, these long distance relationships through webcam and through like texting and stuff, but you never physically get to actually meet anybody. So that's what we're going to be doing differently. I know that's what you guys are doing, but Wealthyverse Studios, I know King's Broadcast, they want to go out there, boots on the ground, and actually meet people. You know what I mean? Like, this is where the fun happens. I wanted to go to the Dubai convention, but I mean, that's a little bit short notice for me, right? Maybe next year for all of us.
Dude, so we definitely want to go next year. Deltaflare wants to go to Dubai next year. I think Deltaflare wants to go everywhere next year. Miami, yeah. San Diego, Dubai, New York, LA, you name it, we want to be there.
Yeah. That'll be freaking awesome, man. So can you kind of like touch base and tell us, like, what are the updates? I know it's been a while since we've talked. It's been a while since I've been so busy, man, with Wealthyverse Studios that I used to be really in touch with you guys all the time. But what can you kind of like, you tell me, how far back should you go? I remember the Pink Ladies was a big deal. You guys sold out in something like 18, 17 minutes or something like that?
18 minutes.
You all from there, Pink Ladies, and move up to where we are now?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So here's where we are right now. I think we've had about a little, just under 9 ETH of trading volume for the Pink Ladies. So For those of you who don't quite remember what we've committed ourselves to, we have the 10% royalties that are built into each transaction. 50% of those royalties that we collect are also going to get donated to the Ovarian Cancer Research Alliance at the end of June. So this runs until the end of June. And we're going to do it again through the giving block. Basically, it's the crypto payment or payment processing system, acceptance system that the OCRA uses, and they match whatever is donated. So, you know, even dialing that all the way back to when we first made our donation of 11.69 ETH, the giving block matched that. So they got a year's worth of funding just in this, you know, just in this drop. Super, super rad. So we've got about coming up on about 9 ETH in trading volume for those pink ladies. They are really getting spread around, which is really cool. Crypto Empress and the rest of the boss girls have been pushing it like crazy. They're holding spaces, I believe, twice a week and always pushing the pink ladies. Really, really huge, really awesome, really big, especially for that demographic, really. So again, they're also in-game playable characters. If you don't know, now you know. Get yourself a pink lady. It goes to a great cause, and then you'll be able to play games with it. The other updates, we are going to be airdropping, or rather we are relaunching the G400s. So by that, I mean, if you look at the G400s right now, they're under the old name. They're under the old brand. They've got the old logo on it. And we are actually taking a snapshot. Yeah, go ahead.
Gosh, let me pull it up real quick so that way people can follow along. What's the best way for pull it up? Oh yeah, I remember.
You know, if you happen to go to our Discord, it's in the official links, baby.
I got you. I remember this right here. So it's under this old name, right? So
that's the old one. Yep.
Okay. So all these are going to be airdropped under the new brand.
Yep. Okay. They're going to be rebranded and they're going to get airdropped to the holders that currently possess them. They're going to have the brand new logo on it. It's of course going to be branded differently on OpenSea. It's going to be Deltaflare.
These are the floor price. Sorry to interrupt you, man. These are the floor price now.
Yeah, dude, it jumped back up. I just realized that the other. I know, remember when I bought
these things? Like,
dude, our all-time high was 0.31, and then we had some people decide that they wanted to have a race to the bottom, and it got all the way down to 0.015. I think having a race to the bottom, unless you're Walmart, you don't want to do that. And even if you are Walmart, you are really treading on thin ice when you race to the bottom. So at any rate, it seemed to be this race to the bottom. So many people just wanted to continue dropping the floor. So they continued dropping the floor. And now all of those, I suppose, just got bought up. And now we're back up to 0.2587. So we will be seeing a new all-time high probably after the San Diego NFT convention, after we release our games announcement trailer, which also looks so damn cool. I wish I could show you guys, but that is locked up.
Don't worry, you can show it. You can show it on my show if you want, man. I won't tell anybody.
You know what, man? During the convention, I could see a Wealthyverse camera just recording the whole thing and just live streaming.
That might happen.
Something to that effect.
That would be cool, man.
Exclusive Wealthyverse premiere showing of the trailer would be sick.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, can't wait. So we'll also tell you the name of the game too. Anyways, I'm getting off track. Yeah, the G400s are coming back up. Like I said, we're going to be doing a snapshot tomorrow. Anonymous is going to be doing it. And I believe, I want to say Wednesday, we're going to have all of them airdropped into the wallets where they belong. We want it to happen this week. We don't want to carry it over into next week. We need to get this wrapped up because we are having way too many of our community members get scammed. And if they're not current community members, they're people that want to come in and be part of our community and they get scammed, man. And it really makes us upset. Really, really upset.
It's tough right now. Discord, they go at it for days, man. And they're getting really good at it too.
They're going hard. Yeah. Savage, somebody tried to disguise himself as anonymous and then reach out to Savage, and Savage told me that he almost got, but
Oh, did he? Wow. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
He sent
Gotta
me a
be
text, just
careful.
like, "Yo, is this legit?" No, man, it ain't legit. You know where Anonymous is?
Yeah. So let me ask you this right here. This tweet was 6 hours ago. So can somebody still win this one ticket right now for this weekend?
No, but what we can do is give a ticket away on the show today.
Oh, y'all hear that?
Why not?
They'll have
we
to.
we have more tickets to give away.
Yeah. Well, look, if you're listening, how about this? Like, how about this? You could do a post from Deltaflare saying that to DM you or to tune into this show, and whoever's tuned into this show, you DM Deltaflare and tell them you're on the show. That's the secret. We won't say, hey, you can win a ticket right now by tuning into the show. Just say, tune into Shane's show or Wealthyverse Studios. And then anybody that's here that doesn't have a ticket that wants to go, DM Deltaflare and say you're on the show, and then you can pick. I don't know. How do you want to do this for the giveaway? You're good with the giveaways. I never handle these things, so maybe I can learn something from you.
I mean, I can offer my assistance if you do want to do a tweet. I do have a random picker where I could share my screen, and obviously it just generates a random picker.
Yeah, because I want to make this is my problem. I want to make sure it's somebody from the audience here that's watching YouTube right now to win, not from Twitter.
So, no, what you do is you put in the tweet, you say what you're doing, and you make one of the. Basically, the winner has to, obviously, in the live chat, will say, I'm here. So you know that they are here. And then you have them DM you to verify. And they have to put whatever word you choose to be like the word that you choose. They have to put it in the live chat so that you know it's them.
Gotcha. Yeah, J-Rock's got this thing. We'll figure it out. Yeah, it's up to you, Josh. You're the one that brought it up spontaneously. So I'll let you decide if you got more tickets.
Yeah, definitely. I wonder if Anonymous is actually chilling in the audience. If he is, he's pretty good at having my back on that. So we'll get something figured out. Yeah. You know what?
Crypto Empress is in the house.
You know what? Crypto Empress is probably one of the best tweeters I have ever seen in my life. So
there we go. Is that you volunteering Crypto Empress?
Yes, I'm volunteering Crypto Empress. Mega tweet. She's so good.
I wasn't prepared. I apologize to the audience. I wasn't prepared for a giveaway, so I kind of like totally caught me off guard.
She's been one of the best assets that we've had for this project, man. Hands down.
Yeah, she's definitely cool as heck, man. I tried to get her on the Women in Crypto this Wednesday, but she can't make it. So got somebody else coming, but I'm going to get you Crypto Empress. I know you're shy to get in front of the video camera. I'm going to get you.
Savage move.
So what else is going on over here? I see. So this right here, what is this SkyX Delta? What is
dude.
This?
So I recently had the opportunity to chop it up with Omar in a space. And
oh, wow.
I know you know Omar. That
Omar's good people, man. Yeah, I did a Q&A with him.
He's such a solid dude. I like that dude a lot. Really, really nice guy. Very knowledgeable. I talked to him about getting certified in crypto and blockchain. That he was talking about a certification, and immediately my ears perked up, and I thought, yes, I want to do it. I don't care what it is, but I want to get certified in it. Especially with his background, I'm sure that it is very, very worthwhile. So we're going to be talking about that. Omar and I, but this AMA is going to be on Twitter. We're going to be holding it tomorrow. Crypto Empress is hosting it, and Omar and I are going to be co-hosts, and we're just going to talk about our projects and see what we can do to develop and find a partnership between Sky Token and Deltaflare.
That's pretty interesting because not to get off track, I know this is your update for Deltaflare, but since we're on this topic right now, I'm very well aware of what Sky Token does. Well, I know the Sky Token is more the charity aspect of it, right? But what the Sky project does, what it, for active shooters, school shooting, security, all that type of stuff. So it's interesting to see Deltaflare and Sky Token kind of collab. what are your thoughts? Like, what are you thinking? What have you processed? I know you're a very business-minded individual, so you must have thought of something. I don't know if you can say it on my show or not, but you must have thought of something already.
Yeah, I can't say it quite
Am I
yet.
picking? Am I pushing here? Am I?
Can't say it quite yet, baby.
All right,
Not yet.
Hey,
You'll have to
Empress,
tune.
I'm trying to steal
You'll
your
have
thunder,
to tune in
you know?
tomorrow. You'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out.
That's how you do it. You got to tune in tomorrow, Shane. I will get you. Make sure you're in Twitter Spaces.
Yeah, if you're not in the
So-
Twitter space, you're not gonna know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I know that Scott knows Omar. I think they have a pretty good relationship. Anonymous, when the last time that we were in a Twitter space with Omar, he was talking about Sky Token. I actually have their tab pulled up on my computer. Anonymous was talking with Omar and immediately went and bought a bag. So he's solid dude. We can really find a lot of mutual grounds between us.
Oh yeah. No, definitely. And he's got a lot of connections as well too. I think they got I can't remember. There's some other stuff. We'll talk on the back end after the show, but like I said, it's just good, man. That's the good thing about this space. Like if you network with the right people that are positive and have a really good circle, like it's going to expand, and you'll see, like, you know, just from you and I knowing each other for a long time, or it feels like a long time, even though it's really not, but for crypto, it's a long dang time, right?
It's such a long time. Yeah. I think I've collected some gray hairs in that time frame.
Man, you're telling me. Man, look how active you guys are. So earlier y'all did this. Y'all gave away $100 and $300 in ETH. So like $400.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. We were running a couple of contests. Well, we had in our Discord, we have squads. So you come in, you get your squad assignment. You've got A, B, or C squad. Oh my God, it's the legendary Mr. Burt is in the house.
Wow.
Hey,
what's up, man? We got a guest Mr. Burt here.
I don't know about legend, but I'm late.
Legendarily late, man.
The co-host, Mr. Burt. What's up, man? Co-host.
I'm legendarily late, man. I apologize, guys. It's been a crazy day for me. But y'all keep going. Don't mind me.
Yeah, no, man. What's up, man? You woke Kings up. Kings was falling asleep.
My allergies are horrible.
Falling asleep over there, man. What the heck?
Hey,
Kings wasn't smiling until you came in the picture, man.
It's been such a busy day, man. Like today, I decided to go in the space on the Twitter space, which was actually a great thing, and it really allowed me to actually. And I spoke on the space, and the Faltron was on. And I was speaking, we had Faltron, we had Ponzi, we had all kinds of people in there. It was like 500 plus people. And it was more so like my after that, my DM was being bombarded. And after that, I'm talking. I never really took a chance for the family. And I just got away for a minute. Next thing I know, I'm like, it's 8 o'clock. I got to rush. So I rushed home and got back on here. Sorry, guys.
That's funny. Hey, we just want to know one thing. Who woke you up from your nap? Was it the wifey?
No, I wasn't sleeping. You can tell when I'm sleeping. When I'm sleeping, I don't come out talking too much.
You would have not showed up at all.
No, I probably wouldn't be talking too much. You tell by my energy.
That's funny, man. So we were just we were talking about the San Diego convention. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, guys. Y'all catch up, man. Sorry, I forgot.
What's up, Mr. Burt? Bro, we're doing great, man. We were talking about the San Diego NFT convention, talking about y'all's space where you're going to be located. It's going to be in this really dope conversation pit. It's going to be decked out Deltaflare style. You might be right next to a bar. If they decide to open up the bar, it'll be like 30 feet from you. You can stumble there, get yourself a beer or a cocktail, and stumble on back, man.
No, this is gonna be this is I'm sitting there thinking about it. Earlier today, I was talking to my wife about it. I spoke to a couple people. I spoke to a couple of dev, and I was like, yo, man, you know, we're gonna be in California and this and that. And I just finished starting a cold combat probably about maybe 30 minutes ago. And I'm like, yo, bro, like this is what we're doing. Like, they're like, yo, it's nothing like this. I'm like, yeah, we're getting off the computer. We're going out there. They're really actually doing the footwork. And this is what's amazing is this is the future of what this is, you know. and being able to share this with the people. And I'm amazing. This is actually, I'm glad to be a part of the infancy of what Deltaflare is really, because I think this is like the baby steps, right? Like you guys are a baby right now and people don't really know what's really going on. And we actually have gotten the chance to be a part of this at an early stage. And I really feel like I'm humbled by this.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
I will say this, Josh, like, man, you've become a good friend of mine, and everything that we've been seeing with Deltaflare, man, has been awesome. Like, as far as you guys are out there in the ditches, you're grinding, you're showing your faces, you're working your butt off, you're in Twitter Spaces, you got Crypto Empress out there with y'all. Y'all got a great team behind y'all. You got a good, real strong community. We see you, man. We see you working. You deserve a lot of attention. And with that said, I know it hasn't been perfect either, right? Like, you guys have been going through a few hiccups in the beginning, and just kind of went through a couple of wrinkles, and but that hasn't stopped y'all. You guys continue to push forward because you, Anonymous, and everybody that's over there just continues to grind and push forward. I wanted to talk to you though, because I am, just full transparency, I am invested obviously with NFTs. I do have some honor, right? I have also told my audience about you guys, and I have like said, hey, take a look at Deltaflare. I trust the team. They're fully doxed. And here at Wealthyverse Studios, you already know we're strict, man. We don't like to get behind projects unless we do our due diligence and we feel like that they are as safe as can be for our audience. Even though we tell our audience, if you look at the bottom, this is never financial advice. I will never tell you to buy the dip. I will never tell you to buy or do anything like that. I want everybody to do their own research. Being KYC is very important. Being doxed is very important. Having a fully audited contract is important. In the community, all that stuff. There's a lot of things you need to look for red flags. Now, with that said, you guys have like perfected, like, in my opinion, what a project needs to do. When you come out with a project, the team has done what they need to do. Now, I do have a few questions, if you don't mind. I'm gonna actually ask you. I'm gonna actually, Josh, you know me, you're my boy. I want to ask something here because I've been wondering. Like, I haven't caught up with you for a while. I did see this chat on Telegram. Okay, I'm gonna read this out. This is from what I saw in Telegram chat. By the way, this is what you officially put out. Okay.
All right, send it. I'm ready for the hard questions. Nobody asks hard
ready?
questions ever.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all the way ready.
All right. So, all right. Says Deltaflare. First and foremost, we apologize for the length of time that it took for us to release this update. A few weeks ago, we promised you a solution to locking the liquidity and securing the project. This is our solution. After exhausting all of our efforts attempting to lock the liquidity on ShibaSwap, the Deltaflare team has found that there is no way to do this while maintaining the level of security that our holders deserve. After much consideration and effort, we found it best to move the majority of the liquidity pool to Uniswap, where it can be locked on Team.Finance with the rest of the project tokens. We have decided that this is in the best interest of the Deltaflare community, and moving forward, the majority of trading will continue on Uniswap. However, we will maintain a small pool on ShibaSwap for those who prefer that platform. We understand any concerns you may have and will be available to answer them. The Uniswap pool allows us to secure liquidity, and it makes us feel much better knowing that it is now locked. The confirmation of the lock can be found at, and then there's a link there. So if anybody has questions for what I'm talking about, go to the official Telegram chat, and this is going to force my viewers to have to go into Telegram chat for Deltaflare, which I want. And then you guys can take a look at this, which is in the pinned messages. What happened, Josh? Because I remember you guys were on ShibaSwap, and that was like the big thing of launching on ShibaSwap. And then now all of a sudden it's like, boom. And I kind of noticed some other things that, were brought to attention in the pinned messages. So I just want to, for my audience, I want to make it clear, because whenever I bring a project to my audience, I just want full transparency from the devs.
Facts. I'll be more than happy to talk about that. See, these are the kind of questions that I really like. The basic questions, everybody asks basic questions, but these kinds of questions really get into the nitty-gritty of the project. Yes, we moved a great majority of our liquidity off of ShibaSwap over to Uniswap because we can't lock our liquidity being on ShibaSwap. We needed to transfer it somewhere else that would support the capabilities to lock it. Because as you know, being in the Telegram, there is another post in the pinned messages that demonstrates, or rather proclaims, that our liquidity got stripped out of the project because the liquidity wasn't locked. We thought it was, we expected it to be, but it wasn't. So we moved it off of ShibaSwap. Like I said, a good majority, as the pin post says, there's a small pool remaining there. So we moved it onto Uniswap so we could lock it through Team.Finance, and it's now locked.
Okay. So it's now locked on there. And what else is going on? Like what is there anything else, like based off the pin messages, that you can touch on that needs to be said or addressed, or that you could let my audience know kind of what's going on as far as like, hey, everything's safe? Like, because I know you said it's safe on Team Finance, it's been locked. You know, I just want to make sure that the community understands that, because I talk about Deltaflare, that it is a safe project. That's all I'm concerned about, because I owe it to my community, right? And you're a good guy, you're a friend of mine, and I want to make sure that this also doesn't come back on anybody else in regards to like, hey, this should have been said, right? So I just wanted to address that, man, and make sure that that was covered. So
yeah, most definitely. Deltaflare is a safe project. We love our community. If it wasn't a safe project, I wouldn't have my name, my face, my personal reputation all over it. I wouldn't invite people over to my house to have coffee with me. I wouldn't meet community members up in Phoenix if I was somebody that had ill intentions. We wouldn't dare go to the San Diego NFT convention and show our faces if we weren't confident in ourselves. We would continue to hide, but that's not us. That's not what we do. We just got caught into some unfortunate circumstances. There was an exploit that somebody took advantage of and stripped the liquidity. And I can't even begin to express my level of anxiety was through the damn roof. And that typically isn't me. My patience is generally that high, but my patience was at an all-time low. My anxiety wasn't at an all-time high. That was the same for Scott, John, and Anonymous. All of us felt the same. We were under so much damn pressure to get that liquidity back. Unfortunately, we still don't have that liquidity.
How much is that, John? How much in liquidity is that, man?
Some like 64 Ethereum. 64 Ethereum right now.
64 Ethereum.
Yep.
That's crazy. And
it is nuts, man. It's valued at like 227,000 right now. I mean, having that much liquidity into our project would be insane. We could definitely use that, but we don't have it. So I guess this is where I want to offer the listeners, the community, anybody watching this, an opportunity to earn 50% of that liquidity. So what we're doing at Deltaflare, if anybody can get that liquidity, we're putting a bounty on it. If you can get it and get it sent back over to us, we will split it with you 50-50 for anybody who can find it. You heard it here. I'm a man of my word. Everybody at Deltaflare, we're outrageously honest people. We will stand up to that. And anybody that knows us can attest to it. So there's a bounty on that wallet that has it, wherever that money is, whoever's got it.
Do we have that contract or the address for it that people can take a look at it?
It is somewhere. Where it is,
just get with me later, or if you can get somebody to send it to me, and that way we can tell the audience what's up, and then they can try to figure out where it went, who took it, or whatnot. Because we just had, for example, and sorry, J-Rock, I'm gonna have to call you out here, man. That's one of my buddies. He's a mod here. He's a Marine. He got dusted. We've been trying to follow that wallet as well to figure out where the money has gone. I know DF Dread has been very helpful behind the scenes. We have a big group of supporters behind J-Rock and his wife. So for you guys, I definitely want to track that wallet address and this bounty that you're talking about. Definitely want to get that out there to the public to figure out where that money went or what's going on and see if we can get that back. I mean, we already know it's going to be tough, but who knows, right? And
Who knows?
so you're,
Right.
yeah. So that's all we
it's
can
an
do.
opportunity. We like to provide opportunities as often as we can, as best as we can. We do it in all of our spaces. We do it in everything that we do. And here's just another opportunity, an opportunity to take 32 ETH out of whoever's got this wallet. I can see in the comments that Anonymous said that he'll drop it.
Okay.
The biggest, I got to be honest, man, the most frustrating part of that whole thing is that we were on ShibaSwap and we had plans to get into the Doggy DAO. That was the goal. Get into the Doggy DAO on ShibaSwap, especially being a new project, get an opportunity to begin trending, get a lot of volume to us, to our project, to the chart, and just be competitors. And we're no longer in it. I mean, because we had to move the liquidity, this recent liquidity, we can't be in it. Because the liquidity got stripped previously, we aren't in it. It sucks. I'm going to be upfront, man. It sucks that we can't participate. And it's, again, we would love to, maybe in the future, who knows, but it really took the wind out of our sails. It totally changed our entire plan, and we had to adjust. So, maybe one day we'll get back in and everything will be fine. But in the meantime, there's a bounty on that. It's right here. Anonymous has posted it.
I got it up down here for anybody looking there. There it is. Take a look at it. And let us know. We're interested as well. Keep us updated if you guys find out anything. I see Savage Knot had a question. It said, have other projects had the same issues locking liquidity on ShibaSwap? Is this a known issue or what have y'all found out? I see Anonymous responded to that.
Yeah. So there were rumors of locking, but not through Team.Finance and couldn't get done through Unicrypt. So we had to make the adjustments that we had to make. If you look at the Team.Finance where everything's locked up, you'll see that the team allocations are locked up, the pre-sales were locked up, the supply was locked up, everything was locked up except for the liquidity. We just put too much trust in other people, man.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. So was there like a loophole in the contract or anything that y'all found out that y'all know of now, or just how does that get hacked?
We don't know. I mean, the way that it happened, we were actually sitting in Telegram. Crypto Empress had posted the chart into Telegram. Anonymous gets in and he's looking at the liquidity and it says something like $253. And he gets into the dev chat, WTF, what is this? And all of us just, it blew our minds. And so we took that down and we just had to scramble. We don't know how it happened. We didn't design the contract. I'm going to be upfront and say that we didn't design the contract. So we don't know.
Yeah.
Man, Josh, let me say something right quick. And I hope people, and this is what real crypto education is. It's not about this is how you do real research. This is that. These are issues that happen that cannot be registered on a consistent basis where you could say, well, you know what? If this happened, this is what you do. Now, this is what happened even when you don't know what to do. These are the things that happen on the back end that you cannot really relate to any other thing else. It really doesn't happen before. And if it did, there's no record to it to actually figure out what to do. So when we're talking about a project being rug pull, this is what I always tell people. I say, well, there's many different rug pulls. You got a project, okay, Deltaflare, and so I salute Deltaflare. I salute you, Josh, and all the devs that's on that team, because at the end of the day, what, 64 ETH, right?
Yeah.
Is that the amount, right? Okay, you got a project that loses 64 ETH. For me personally, that's like I'm gonna hang it up and I'm done. Like, bro, I don't lost so much money. I'm done. See, that's the thing. And I respect you guys. Not only the fact that you didn't give up, is the fact that not only you keep it going, but now you coming up and actually telling your story where people can learn from. So I hope that's what people get from it, is the fact that we done lost so much money, but we're still not willing to give up.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, we don't give up. We, Anonymous, Scott, John, myself, this is what we want to do. We have a 12-month roadmap built out, and that's just the beginning. We have so many seasons of Deltanauts planned. We can't just hang up our boots because some jerk decided to rip the liquidity out. It's not going to happen. We went to the community. We said, hey, look, this is the deal. We had some people that were interested in helping out, and one person was just like, yo, I got you, and helped us out. So
Wow.
We have to find every possible avenue to continue going, man. That's just the kind of project we are. You're never going to see us lie down. I mean, I think Anonymous would probably have our heads before we did that.
Yeah.
So
outsourcing contracts is always dangerous. It's coming from Cool and Chris. Can you touch on that? Like, what have you learned from this?
Don't do it. Don't do it. If you can write your own contracts, do that. The really crappy thing about outsourcing contracts is that other people could have access to your seed phrase. They know what wallet is the one to target. And I'm again, honesty is key, right? We were not the only ones with our seed phrase. That's the crappy part. You put trust into somebody else to build the wallet and hope that they just take the seed phrase and burn it or something. That wasn't the case.
I think that's why it was important. It sounds like that's why it was important that this needed to be locked. But even then, when it unlocked too, would it have given you time to, situate that, or would this still have been a problem? We don't know, right? We don't know now. The damage has been done. But Savage and I asked, hey, have you guys got any help from those that were quote unquote helping you before the liquidity was taken?
This
is one of your community members, right? Savage.
He is. Yeah. That's a difficult question to answer. And I gotta say that because I still don't feel as if Deltaflare is out entirely safe. By answering that question, because we are such a brand new project. We have 190 holders of honor. Our community is not that big, so we have to really be careful with what we say, right? We don't want anybody coming after us and saying, hey, you know what, you said this, you did this, when we don't have the same opportunity to defend ourselves as others. Okay. So have we gotten any help? Marginally. They said that they would conduct a private audit. They said that they would, look through their team and audit their team. But ultimately it came back with, it wasn't us. So it's got to be on you guys. But why would we do that to our own project? And why would we still be here? And why would we still show our faces? And why would we still go to the San Diego NFT convention if we were implicit? I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. There's got to be a bad actor. Yeah.
No, it definitely sounds like it, man, because it just doesn't make sense to me. Right. It doesn't make sense to me either. Like I deal with a lot of bad actors in real life, and it normally wouldn't see. This is not what I would see, right? You guys are, like I said, you guys are doing it. You're doing it the way you should be doing it as a team. I've seen bad actors. I've seen rug pullers. I've seen how those people operate under the shadows, and you guys aren't that. So it definitely seems like something's going on, and hopefully with this bounty, something will come of it. Because, go ahead, Bert.
No, I was going to say, I think what people need to realize, right, now, you know, you're not on the back end and seeing all the crazy stuff that we see. And I know, and I can speak for Shane, Kings, even you, just like it is so crazy on this side that y'all could be sitting out here watching these YouTubers and be on your Twitter and just going, you think you know what's going on. You have no idea. And this is why I tell you guys, it's easy to run away. And these are the projects that I really give props to, is the projects that come out and say, hey, this is what's really going on. Like, and sometimes I don't know how that happened, but this is how this happened, that happened, that happened. That gives us a great opportunity to learn more, especially those of us that are on this side and just watching things, right? It gives you such a great opportunity to learn. And I think this is where the real education of crypto lies, is that see what you think you know, what you think people are talking about. It's easy to do a review and AMA, but that's just easy. That's just like whatever. But on the back end, the ugly side, you don't see it. The challenges, you don't see it. The real rug pull, you don't really know it. So this is why this is so important in my view.
So Anonymous says, hindsight, and Anonymous, for those who don't know, he's the other developer behind the project. Says, hindsight 2020, I would have immediately transferred ownership of the contract when we finally did get access to it. And Scott, the future is so bullish for us. We could not let this go. We had to push forward. It was stressful, but in our devastation, we pulled together and pushed through. And you already know, man, you got a lot of support here, J-Rock. Much respect for Deltaflare and the whole team. Crypto Empress, our integrity means a lot. And I know that Deltaflare will never do this to the community. And then Savage Knot, were you, Anonymous, or John in charge of locking the liquidity? That's a good question.
That is a good question. No. We asked somebody else to lock the liquidity for us.
Are you allowed to say who that was?
I mean, I'm allowed to really do anything that I want, but it's really just a matter of safety.
Okay. Safety for who?
For Deltaflare.
Are you guys being threatened?
Not directly, but we just don't want to bring to that point.
Okay. Well, you already know if you start bringing up like physical safety and threats, then, you know, definitely let me know. But as long as you're not being threatened physically, yeah, you know, I got to do my, I hear somebody say they being threatened, bro. I got to, what's going on with this? But let's see what else we got. Ultimately, it's our project. So yes, we were quote unquote in charge of it, but we didn't have the ability because we didn't have the seed phrase. Some things fell through the cracks once we finally did. I agree. Like there are excuses and good excuses. Sometimes people don't want to hear it, but yes, ultimately the proper answer is that as leaders of a project, we're always in charge of the faults of what happens to a project. At the end of the day, we can always point a finger, but it doesn't look good for us, right? I mean, that's just good practice. But, you know, I am really curious, like, what this is, you know, like Crypto Empress, who he just said, you know, they don't want to bring that to that level yet. You would think they would tell you that they weren't able to lock it.
See, that's the thing is there was a lot of discussion, you know, oh, we're having a hard time locking it. We can't lock it. But at no point, not in a good time frame, did we actually get the contract for the project, or rather the seed phrase. We didn't take ownership of the contract. And that's, again, man, that's the tough part. There was transfer of ownership built into the contract. It could have just easily happened without any issue. Other people had the seed phrase.
So what I see now is that you guys lost an opportunity on ShibaSwap to compete for Doggy DAO, because now, for safety reasons, obviously, you can't let a mistake happen twice. So you had to pull, which is completely understandable. You had to leave ShibaSwap, unfortunately, and get into Uniswap so you could lock on Team Finance, because there was no way in heck you were going to allow that liquidity to be unlocked and happen a second time, right? I could only imagine the fear going through the team's head once that liquidity was not, you know, once you were able to get somebody to help you out again and get that liquidity back. But to lose almost $250,000 in liquidity at today's value, that's insane. You know what I'm impressed with? I'm impressed with the fact that your project isn't considered a rug pull. Do you know how hard projects don't recover from that?
That's true.
Yeah.
Projects do not cover from liquidity being pulled and, being able to replenish $250,000 with how small you guys are, right? And able to do that. That means you've got a lot of support. You got a lot of people that believe and trust in your project.
Right. We do. We've got some great people that really do believe in what it is that we do. Yes, absolutely. And all of that, dude, all of that is completely right. I got to say, it's great that it happened being such a small project. Had we been bigger, dude, the amount of FUD we would have had to fight is just extreme. But, thankfully we have under 200 holders. But those people that are holding are firm believers that we are on a mission. Well, we legit have a moon mission, man, with our Deltanauts, with Honor, with our project. We're onto something. Yeah. And it just sucks. The whole plan of being in ShibaSwap, being on the Doggy DAO, being competitors, it has set us back. We launched the new contract on February 16th, and our volume is still pretty low. Had this not happened, we would have been in a better position.
Josh, Crypto 411 hit a nail on the head here, and this is what I'm thinking too, because I really don't want to press you too hard and make you uncomfortable, but he's basically saying what we're all thinking. He says, I believe you want to protect your project, but if this individual or entity is in the industry and could do this to others, I ask that you think about it before it happens to someone else. I think the message he's trying to relay here is, while you don't want to say it, and I understand, and nobody's going to pressure you, we don't want any threats. And I tell you what, if you get any physical threats or any type of death threats or any type of terroristic threat, you let me know. And I'll help you. I'll guide you. I know some people, right? But in regards to actual, threatening your project, I think the audience would feel more respect and understand you all if you were able to get bad actors out or known, right? We'll stick Ponzi Slayer on them. I don't know. We'll do something.
Yeah,
we'll do something, right? But look, I just saying this, man, like definitely take into consideration what Crypto 411 saying, right?
Look, let me talk on that real quick. Okay. Crypto 411, you have an excellent point. You have a very excellent point. I would love to say I would much prefer the community to figure it out for themselves. When the community finds out, that's going to have a much greater impact than a co-founder of a project with less than 200 holders and volume that has not hit 10 grand in a few days. We have only so much pull. But if everybody who's watching this, if the community is like really interested in this, do your research. People think that they can hide on blockchain, but you can't. If you're a good enough sleuth, you can find anything that you want to find. And so I would love to. And if you were to find it and come directly to me with a name and say, hey, is this it? Yes or no? I will give you a yes or no answer.
I think I agree with you, man. I think, being a dev is being a dev, right? Your job is not a detective. The blockchain doesn't lie.
Right.
This is why I always tell people, you want to find out, go find out yourself. My job is my job. This is the same way you're talking about. Your job is your job. You need to protect your investors. Yeah. By protecting your investors, meaning that you need to protect your project. See, there's lions and there's, dinosaurs and insects. So when you're talking about amount of holders, where you at in the space right now, I'm pretty sure you're fighting a dinosaur. That's what you're speaking of. I'm not trying to go into that battle because I want to save these 100 and something investors that I have. I believe in the future of my project. So what's the point? You want to fight? Go find out. Go read the blockchain. That's pretty much what you're saying. your obligation is to your investors, which means you got to save your project.
Right.
I'm just telling you coming out. I'm not running away. I'm coming out telling you exactly, hey, this is what I'm dealing with. But if you want to find out who's throwing the punches, go ahead. I'm just dodging right now. So yeah,
right.
I get
it. You could go take a look at our contract, follow that Etherscan link, go search for it on ShibaSwap, go search the Doggy DAO. I'm sure that you'll be able to find everything that you need to take a judgment of your own. You know, we want to be competitors in the space. You know, I've said that plenty of times already. We want to be in the Doggy DAO. We want to compete. We would love to be on SHIB, on ShibaSwap. That would be so dope to do that. We feel as though that, especially with their partnerships that they're creating, they're going to be great competitors, as now SHIB is actually having some real legitimate real life use case, right? So we want to be a part of that. That opportunity got stripped from us. So anybody who is currently trading on SHIB, anybody who's in the Doggy DAO, anybody from that community, anybody who's even not and just interested in securing this bounty, go do it, please.
Yeah,
that would be fantastic.
Anonymous said, Crypto 411, I wish we could track this back to an individual, but if we point a finger without proof, it's just hearsay. This is what pushed us to introduce the bounty for proof. So it sounds like a call to arms for, like what Bert was saying, you know, and everybody here is like, hey, let's get the community involved. Let's follow that wallet and let's figure out what's going on, right? Like, let's see what's happening here.
And you
because
know,
I'm interested. I'm tired of this. I'm not gonna curse. Bert already got on me. I'm tired of this crap.
Everybody, man.
I'm tired of this crap going on with, you know, bad actors. So I definitely think that this is something that you know, I want to see where this goes. You know, do you plan to do a tweet with the bounty? Tag the video today and add that to the tweet,
oh, dude,
and we'll push it out there.
This video, this right here, we're pushing it out through all of our channels. So people can come and they can watch it, they can see this, and they can participate in the bounty hunt.
How much is that in today's value? Half, right? Half is a quarter, like over 100K, about 100K plus you can win if.
Yeah, like 113, no, 116.
So change. You mean to say, just if people can go into the contract and track this wallet, they could potentially pinpoint the adversary?
Yes.
All right. So now okay. I'm asking this question because I want to address all the Twitter polices. Well, it's over $100,000 that is up for the taking, because there's a lot of guys on Twitter that claim to actually know, like, I want to save the community. Well, this is an amazing community, an amazing project that needs to be saved. Not saving because they're saving themselves, but really we need to retract some things and figure out what's really going on. Because this is the thing is, it's a lot of people that are talking about projects that are not doing this, they bad project, blah, blah, blah. But we got a real problem here. This is where I want the investigation to come in. This is where I want the crypto polices that are constantly talking about, you know, this project, that project. Bro, we got a real problem and there's money involved. Just go save it. This is where I want Twitter spaces, everybody to step in and start really addressing these things. Ask for wallets, track wallets, and really come out with the solution to this problem. And this is when I will believe a lot of these people that are talking on Twitter really means well and not trying to fill up their pocket, or probably not getting paid by somebody that's really paying them to talk about the way they're talking about, because we have a real problem and I want to see who's going to step up.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. I can tell you that if we happen to get that liquidity back, it's going to go right back into the project. right back into the liquidity. We'll do some more marketing. You know, it will be used properly. As devs, we got paid out on the pink ladies for, you know, just a couple of bucks, but that's the only amount that we've made from the project since we started back in November. Otherwise,
crazy, man. Even
all 190 or 200 holders that we have, they all matter. So stepping away from this, or just thinking like, oh, it doesn't, like, this liquidity doesn't matter. No, it absolutely matters. If if you all could have seen the dev chat on March 11th when this happened, you would have seen a completely different dev team. We were panicked. We were stressed. I think I slept maybe like 3 hours. My brain was just super squirrel mode.
So this is what I want you to do, Josh, if you can, for me in the audience, and we'll retweet it out too to help you guys out. I've got some people that I can reach out to as well that are good at looking at wallet addresses. But this is the Etherscan address that you Anonymous provided. That this is where the liquidity was taken to, right? Hacked and sent to, correct?
Yeah, that goes directly to the wallet that is holding the liquidity.
And you guys are offering to give half of it. However this can come about, you know, the community can do crazy things. Like they have worked together and solved some serious issues that I never thought could be solved or resolved. But you're saying that half of this is going to get paid out if it leads to something big and able to actually bring people to justice.
If we get that liquidity back, otherwise we can't pay anybody. Right. So would it lead, you know, would we love to pay somebody for leads on who took it or who made this mess for us? Yeah, of course we would. But we are a brand new small project. We don't have that sort of capital to pay, you know, the tip line for crypto. But if somebody brings that back, then yes, we will split that pot 50-50 with whoever brings it back.
That's awesome.
Well, this is what I'm gonna do, Josh. I got some connections. If you guys can tweet this out so I can actually, because I can't copy it from here for some reason. I'll send it out to my connections, have them track this. Even if they can't really figure it out, like as far as who, I'll make a whole show behind them, like initially pinpoint to where the money went, where everybody could see this is where the money went, and hopefully somebody come up and be like, hey, I know this. But at this point, it cannot be rested here because this is a big issue. This is a lot of money somebody just take off with. And this is an opportunity to turn a wrong to a right and punish somebody. You know, at least scare the person to just like, yo, they onto me. But if we just let it go, they're going to turn around and do it to somebody else, which is exactly what they do in the space right now. That's what they're doing.
Yeah. 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 And so what Shane has pulled up here on the screen from Crypto 411, we have very limited partners, at least from the launch. From the launch, we had only one partner. So that really does limit.
I know who y'all's partner is, obviously. Anybody that follows knows, but do you want to say who that partner is? I mean, Crypto 411 just said it right down there.
Crypto 411 has it up on the screen right now.
So it's interesting.
Yeah.
But again, no pointing fingers or anything till we can find some things, right?
So that means that if I get my connections to try to track it down and see what Crypto 411 has said, if I could track it down to that specific project, even if, you know, obviously nobody will admit to it, but that would actually teach the community something. I just want to really, for the community of Voxel, of Deltaflare, I want to make sure that people get the confidence back and understand that, listen, man, these guys have been through it and they will stand up. And, you know, if we're talking about the project that 411 is talking about, that's a huge project. And I would not even want to go in against them and try to fight them. And, you know, Josh is not saying anything, and I agree with them and I salute that. But you guys got to understand, if you don't know who they are, go find out. I wouldn't want to fight these guys. But at the end of the day, if we can put out the truth, well, let's do it. You know, I don't want Deltaflare to tell us, but if there's something we could do, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in the white paper.
It's a community effort for sure. Everybody get together.
You can, and just like Crypto 411 has already done, he's or she, whoever they are, they've already gone to the white paper. They've already started doing their research. They've already started doing their research. So if you're not doing research like Crypto 411, you might want to, because they're ahead of the game right now. Our white paper does hold some key information, just like they found. You can see in our partners page that we had only 3. It's all right there. It's all right there. Wow. Y'all are making me nervous. My hands are getting clammy.
Who else is all partnered up with Voxel right now that y'all know?
Let's see. Grove Token, Bunnyverse, MetaBet. Oh man. I think they just grabbed a couple more. Man, I can't remember who the other ones were, but there were a couple of other ones that have recently partnered with them.
This my English is not good. Sorry. Voxel are on the Shiba with MetaBet. Yes. Or
yes.
Gotcha.
Yep. That's where we launched initially, and that's the platform we were on when the liquidity got stripped.
I'm pissed right now.
Oh, dude.
I usually talk a lot during my show, but I'm pissed right now. I'm mad, dude. Like, seriously. I wasn't even to the point, like, when I saw that you guys had, like, I think somebody brought it up in community and y'all responded. And when I realized liquidity was gone because you guys had that meeting, I was like, holy snaps. I honestly didn't even care about my money at that point. I cared more about you guys. I cared more about the community members. Cause some people, man, like I felt bad for everybody else, and it's wrong. Like, I really did not care about myself. I really wanted to figure out who the heck took this. Are they going to give it back? And they better hope nobody ever finds them. Right. Because this DeFi, people think they're safe, hiding their faces and doing all these different things and hiding under shadows, and just don't get caught, man. Don't let these people find out who you are. You better be really good.
I think really this is one of the things that I have a problem with in the crypto space. It's the fact that we have grown men and grown women arguing amongst each other about things that are irrelevant versus using all that energy towards things that are going on right now. Rug pull that happened yesterday, we tend to forget about the devs that created this rug pull. Projects that are being challenged because of the power that they're dealing with that are still consistent up until right now, but because they're so powerful that nobody are really trying to talk about it, as if I'm scared of the community, I'm scared of the power that they have based on the funds or the money that they have. They let them get away, but yet I'm like, yo, you guys are wasting so much energy onto things that don't even matter. And this is why I'm so a big fan of really, let's turn the conversation around and really addressing some of the issues that some of the projects that are still relevant right now are dealing with. Let's help them out. And I think this is what Wealthyverse we represent, not only giving a project a space to speak and being able to create their own voice as much as we can, but also really being a voice for the people and voice for these devs that are going through things. And I know by now it's not easy to be a dev. And sometimes it can get lonely, because when you're dealing with things and your investors are talking about one Lambo and you like, yo, somebody stole my Lambo, and you can't really, you can't tell them nothing because you know what you're fighting against. And then these fools are sitting around, all they're thinking about is the return on my investments, which I understand as an investor, that's the key point. But you have to understand, crypto is so new. And I always tell people this, is like, what are you willing to do as an individual? How are you willing to help? What is your connection? And this is the thing that we're talking about Deltaflare right here. Who do you know? Do you know somebody that could look into the world, track contract, track everything? We know it because a lot of us on Twitter. Are you going to call out the people that you know that could potentially help out? This is how we solve the problem. This is how we fix crypto. This is how we clean up the space as everybody's complaining. It's so toxic. Well, what kind of beacon are you? What do you represent? Because everybody's looking at somebody else to be a representation of a better tomorrow. Well, nobody's better than you. Everybody have their role to play. Is your role only to complain, or do you have access to some people? What are you willing to do? That's what I want to say to everybody.
Right.
So
we really feel very confident that the community is going to pull together. Especially, dude, just looking at these comments, there's clear that there's some interest in here. Shane, if you want to pull some questions from there, I'll be more than happy to answer any question.
Yeah. So basically,
without
man,
name dropping, again, I've already said that I don't want to name drop anybody, but
yeah, of course. No, I could, let me catch up on chat and everything here. I'm over here trying to, now that I got the contract address, I'm putting it out there, man, to people to take a look into it because I care, right? And so I'm very upset right now. Sorry, dude. I'm very good at making a mess, Josh, so leave it up to me and I'll make the trouble for you. Yeah, like, dude, the trust is already here, Josh. Like, you spending the time being here and putting this out here is very important. It's still sitting there.
It's still sitting there.
It's crazy.
When you follow that link, dude,
I wonder if it'll magically appear back now. No, I'm just joking.
I don't know, man. I mean,
it
just magically appear back now. The YouTube video happened.
$200,000 sitting in my wallet. I don't know. I got to check.
Yeah.
If it gets transferred to one of y'all's wallets, I will.
If it gets transferred to one in my wallet, bro,
I don't need
any of it. I will reimburse you the gas fees.
If y'all see me post up a picture with a black Lambo, like brand new, better watch out, bro. Yeah.
The only reason to do that is because So what's the only reason to do that is because it wasn't about the money, it was about holding the project hostage and they failed. Yeah, but you guys were able to get the liquidity, right? So
I mean, we were able to. How were the funds removed? The funds were removed because it's either something that's built into the contract, which we don't anticipate. Otherwise, it would have happened again. The other thing is that the people who actually developed our contract also have the seed phrase. We don't know who they gave it out to. So we got the seed phrase instead of getting a transfer of ownership. We thought everything was safe because we entrusted this other partner project that everything was going to be okay, and it wasn't. So I'm not going to lie, dude. We take responsibility for what we will take responsibility for. Could we have done something more? Could we have done something different? Yes, absolutely, we could have. The messed up thing is that we trusted people that we partnered with that sold us on a partnership, and we got screwed.
Yeah.
Is that a quarter in the jar?
It's Crypto 411. Josh, you tell me who launched your contract and I'll let you know who stole your community's money. That's a pretty bold statement.
So now, it is a bold statement.
So now, Josh, so you're telling me the money's there. Nobody have cashed it out yet, right?
Nobody's access it.
It hasn't moved.
So that would mean that this person knows if they actually move it and cash it out, they would get caught.
It's possible. Right? There is
to be cashed out from an exchange, right?
Yeah, but they can put it through Tornado, and then good luck trying to find out whatever comes out on the back end.
Yep.
So Voxel keeps coming up a lot here, obviously.
They do keep coming up a lot here.
Take wallet, kidnap money.
Well, it seems like we need to ask Voxel some questions.
Can we get Voxel on the show?
When Lambo, Voxel.
It's funny. Usually when I hold a Twitter space, he comes in there, though.
Can we get Voxel member show their face?
Yeah, he's been in my last 3 or 4 Twitter spaces. What's his
name? Can we
get
Voxel to come on the show and show their face?
What's the guy's name that runs Voxel?
I'll put money down.
Yeah,
I'll put money down that one of the top dogs for Voxel won't come on my show and show their face.
Well, let's put it this way. There's obviously a big issue going on here, and then we hearing Deltaflare side, and it was not only based on Deltaflare, there was other parties involved. And I feel like these other parties should step up and, just really voice their, ideas to what may have happened, because this is not a Deltaflare situation, because there was other parties involved. So my thing is, why aren't these other parties speaking? Maybe there's some type of guilt going on, involvement. I don't know. I'm just saying, why you're not talking? Doesn't like that much money matters? Or maybe it's not because it's your money.
I will say, and I hope that this isn't too much, but maybe this could probably lead some people in the right direction. Through the discussions that we had with this partnered project, after all of this happened, we both entities decided that it was an inside job.
Inside job.
Both entities decided it was an inside job.
So some investigation.
Who made your contract, Josh?
If I tell you, that's dropping a name.
Okay, then don't.
But I will
Somebody
tell you
find out
that
who the fuck made the contract.
I will tell you that it wasn't us.
Excuse my language.
Well, now let me ask
again,
you.
Bert's going to get on me again, and I'm probably going to get another tweet or a message. I apologize. I'm mad right now.
You guys understand, Shane is a Marine. So y'all just, but I understand, is there an investigation going on, Josh?
There was on the other side, on the partnered project side, they said that they had done an investigation and that everybody on that side was clear.
So basically
when probed for additional information, it didn't come. Who was the one who did the investigation? Oh, well, we did it internally.
Well, let's put it this way. If I'm doing the investigation internally and it's my fault, guess what? I'm not going to turn around and tell you it's my fault, because at the end of the day, not only that I'm going to be held accountable, but I got to return this money. So at the end of the day, if I find out it was my fault, the best thing to do is tell you it's not my fault. I had nothing to do with it. That's the rule of the streets.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah.
So, and looking at it from our point of view, right? If you were standing in our shoes, sitting in our chairs, when we got the seed phrase, again, we thought everything was okay. It was Anonymous that saw the seed phrase. I was offline. I was in my classes. John was offline. He lives in the UK and he was sleeping at that time. And Scott, he was offline too. Anonymous, he'll probably say here in the comments what he was doing, but I believe he was actually just getting out of his classes and logged into the Telegram. Holy crap, what the hell is that seed phrase doing there in that chat? It wasn't a transfer of ownership. It was a seed phrase that was leaked in the chat.
Who the heck dropped the seed phrase in chat?
Who's dumb
to drop seed phrase in chat?
That's where we need to go at.
Who is so stupid to drop a seed phrase in chat?
It's where the initial problem started. Where could have the initial leak started that led to this money being lost? And I think this is
the initial leak started when we didn't have the seed phrase
in chat.
By the time that somebody else, like you get your contract designed, they open up the deployer wallet, right? That entity has the seed phrase to your wallet. We didn't open up that deployer wallet. We did not design the contract. Somebody else did, meaning they had it. Who they spread it to, we don't know. But what we do know is that we didn't have it. We asked for a transfer of ownership. That is logged in our chat. Okay. We wanted transfer of ownership. Instead of getting transfer of ownership, which is a function that was built into the contract, the seed phrase was leaked in the chat instead.
How many people were in chat, dude?
7.
And I'm assuming the person who dropped the seed phrase in chat is a very a bright mind, a very smart guy or girl.
But so there
They're not.
What? That's not saying a name.
However you want to quantify Bright, that's up to you. That's just what putting.
But except for when the seed phrase was dropped in chat, then it became very stupid real quick.
Right. So they're not taking accountability to the fact that they dropped the seed phrase in the chat of 7 people when they should have not. So apparently, for some reason, they felt like that should just actually escape their investigation to start from the very beginning of the initial problem. I wonder what the result of that. I'm trying to wonder what that result of the investigation was, because you didn't start from the very beginning of the problem.
Potato where you asked for melon. I'm confused on that one, but it sounds very sketchy.
It sounds very sketchy. We asked for one thing and we got something else. You know,
yeah.
We asked for a transfer of ownership, and what we got instead was a seed phrase.
A seed phrase, and then your money got pulled and held hostage.
Yeah. So we got access to the seed phrase. So we redeployed the contract on February 16th. We finally got the seed phrase 12 days later on February 28th. 11 days after that is when the liquidity got stripped. So March 11th is when that liquidity left. And you can see it in that Etherscan address, in that Etherscan link.
Yeah. Hey, Tim Tanner, come reach out to me. Get on my show, bro. Let's talk about this. I got questions. Voxel, got questions. Thank you. That's from Shane Lemire. I'm fully doxxed. I show my face on video camera. Will you?
It's one of the best things about being fully doxxed. You've got nothing to hide from. Mr. Burt.
Anyways, I got questions because I'm pretty upset right now because nobody messes with my boy Josh like this. And on top of that, pulling 100, 200K liquidity. We got investors involved. It sounds like there's a lot of BS involved here and that you guys got taken advantage of. I want to hear I don't want to tweet. I don't want to tweet. Nobody wants to tweet from a guy that's a wise guy that knows how to tweet and sound good on paper or audio. Like, I want a face-to-face real explanation of what's going on. Let's squash this.
I'd love that.
There's definitely a lot of confusion, it's a puzzle right now, right? Because it doesn't make sense that we're hearing from one party when there's many other people involved, different parties involved. And I feel like they need to come out, like Shane says, answer some questions. Because if you care, I mean, we had a business relation, right? Well, if you care, then you should come out here and let's talk about it. And I do agree with that, because this problem have not been solved yet. Oh, so we just let it go away and just act like it doesn't even matter?
Yeah. I feel like there's some responsibility that somebody dropped the ball and somebody doesn't want to own up to it. So this is an opportunity for this to, let's let the community decide. How about we bring Josh, let's bring somebody from Voxel. They're big dogs now, right? They're big dogs. Somebody can dox on camera for us. Come on the show and explain all this stuff, since you got a lot of partnerships, and figure out what's going on. I'd be interested. I'll hold that on here on this platform. It shouldn't be on any platform except for one that's neutral, that isn't a part of any project, right? Like, it shouldn't be in like a Voxel Twitter Spaces. It shouldn't be in a Deltaflare Twitter Space. It should be hosted by a neutral party. What do y'all think?
Facts. 100%.
This is how we support the community of crypto, the crypto community. This is how we support it. I mean, hey, Deltaflare have their stories to what's going on. It makes sense. There was other party involved, like we says, like Voxel, which I don't really know too much of that project. But if you were involved, at the end of the day, to protect your reputation, the best thing to come out and like, look, listen, we were involved, and this is our side of the story. You know what I mean? Especially, I'm trying to figure out the people that dropped the seed. That's who I'm interested in. I don't know who it was, if it was Voxel, but I feel like these are the people that we need to talk to the most. Like, how dumb could you be to just drop a sweet seed to a wallet to 7 people and not willing to take accountability when the money end up missing? I I'm sorry. These are the people that I'll be knocking at your door. These are the first people I go to, because at the end, it don't make sense. Because everybody tell you don't share seeds to anybody, and you drop it in the chat with 7 people, and then when the money goes missing, it's like, I don't know. No, these are the people we need to talk to. I don't need to be talking to Deltaflare. I don't know who they are, but Deltaflare don't want to tell us. We need to find out. That's why I want my private investigators, crypto investigator, to go find out. Track that Etherscan, whatever they just put. Go track that thing.
Y'all find out, and whoever y'all find out, call them out, bring them onto my show, and then we'll handle this. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. You know, everybody talking about how ugly, how crazy crypto is, how toxic crypto is, how unsafe, you know, how untrustworthy crypto is, but nobody's really doing anything about it. You know, it's just a rug pull that happened yesterday. Nobody know about it today because it's the past, right? But you have this problem here that is consistent. For as long as Deltaflare is still around, this problem will still be a thing.
Hey, aren't they like number 1, 2, or 3 on ShibaSwap or Doggy DAO? Aren't they dominating Doggy DAO?
Yeah, I think they were ranked 3rd in the Doggy DAO.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I wonder what Shiba thinks about that. I remember reading, you know, and I'm getting off track here. I remember reading about the Doggy DAO, about how they're anticipate, like the way it's designed is to protect their community and stuff, right? I wonder if this is a red flag or something that they would look into. I'm just curious. I support y'all, Shiba. Obviously,
I'm sure if there was something.
I'm serious. Like, is this something I'm asking? Josh, I know you're not saying this. I can say whatever the heck I want on my show, but I'm wondering what Shiba is thinking about this now. If they're hearing this and these allegations and things that are going on, this is coming from me. I'm curious. Like, are they going to look into this now?
Well, let's think about this, right? Let's think about this. You have a DAO, and you don't want one entity, one person controlling that DAO, right? Because votes are going to go in your favor. If you own 51% of the DAO, well, now you just make all of the decisions and what's happening. So if said partner, if said project is looking to do that, it could be an issue. It could be a very big issue. Because then in that case, if let's say this project is going after the Doggy DAO and ShibaSwap, well, then that just falls to this project. And that
what I don't like, Josh,
I guarantee you that's
that
not
you
what
guys
Shib
got
wants, bro.
pulled from Doggy DAO because of somebody else's dang mistake, and they're reaping. If and I'm not pointing fingers. Look, we still have to get the facts. That's why
Right.
I would love somebody to show their face from Voxel and come on my show, and we can talk about this. You know, and let's get down to it. Transparency, 100% transparency, right? Let's figure out what the heck's going on. I'm calling on Shiba defense team or whoever's out there to take a look at this, because this is important, and I want the Shiba community to be protected, and I don't want bone rewards going to any bad actors. That's what I'm going to say.
I don't think anybody wants bone rewards going to bad actors, man. I mean, crypto right now, we all know blockchain is already full of bad actors. People are getting robbed left, right, and center. It's sucky. This is one of the reasons why mass adoption just doesn't happen right now, because there are too many people that are looking to just get one up on the other one. We need to be done with it. But unfortunately, there's still, it's still just happening. And until we get through it, we're not going to have that mass adoption. This is a really good example. You've got Shiba that came up really, really big last year. Now they're a top 15 token. Looking, I mean, still making a name for themselves. They're not looking to do anything. They're still making a name for themselves. And you've got bad actors that just want to take advantage of them and control, or seemingly take control. It's by the time that Shib caught wind of this, I'm sure that they will act upon it. But you know, you can't point the finger or blame anybody. Just like what Anonymous was saying, we need proof, we need facts.
We need evidence, we need proof, but people should be digging into this and asking questions. It shouldn't just be us. It needs, this is going to take the community. I want to reach out to the community and have the community take a look at this. I want Voxel to have a response. They owe a response now, like to everybody. And I'm calling on Shiba to look at the projects that are on their Doggy DAO right now and take a look and make sure that and I know, and this isn't me talking bad about Shiba whatsoever. The Shiba team is great. They take care of their communities. They're very great. But all I'm saying is that if there's a red flag there for any project that's on your Doggy DAO right now, please take a look at it. And let's get down to the bottom of this. Because I have a lot of friends and family that are invested in Shiba.
Yeah. I'm looking at some of these comments as they come up, and Crypto 411 seems to be hot on the trail.
Voxel is a company that offers services to many projects. One is smart contracts and launching new projects.
Yep.
Yeah, I got people watching this right now, and I have other people that are looking into the contract. So they'll do some deep diving into. I'm so tired. Dude, you already know, man. I've been so very. I'm so over that, but
I know your pain every day.
You just made up a word, bro.
I made up a word, dude. It's probably gonna drop as an Inu token and like blow up.
Inu.
Look, man.
This is serious, dude.
And everybody that knows me over there on the Voxel side, you already know I'm hard-headed. So
he is
let's
hard-headed.
go.
For those of you that don't know Shane, he's hard-headed.
I have my own platform and my own YouTube channel. You can't censor this.
If Shane gonna jump off a building, you better let him, because he ain't gonna listen. Talking about you ain't got no wings, you can't fly. Stop it.
Being very reserved. I have a lot of tricks up my sleeves, by the way, guys. There's a lot of stuff. I'm just saying. But let's figure this out. I want the money back. This is what I want. I want the money back to Deltaflare. If the money doesn't come back to Deltaflare, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out.
King's down there getting the knucks ready.
What is the thing? This thing is never going to go away.
I'm going to become the Rodney Fudney of Saitama. No, I'm just joking.
Whoever leaked that.
No, but if you don't mind me interjecting, like, this is the problem with the space, is that somebody who's the leader of a good business in the space has to have fear from another individual or business or project in this space. Like that right there is not right. Like, and I understand, Josh, and I respect you. You want to protect yourself. You want to protect your brand. You want to protect your business. Obviously, more than anything, your community, which is the most important aspect of it all. But like, that's an issue. That is a serious issue. And like, you guys know from me, like, I want to see the necessary change in this space, the change that needs to happen. And it's going to take time, but it's going to be individuals like you, Bert, or you, Shane, or you, Josh, actually coming out as a victim of it and speaking out upon it. And that's your job. But it's also Shane's, mine, and Bert's job to put it out there, to inform individuals of things like this. And that's the only way we're ever going to get the necessary change. And don't get me wrong, there's people out there who are good at what they're doing. You need factual evidence to back it up. But once that evidence produces itself, there is no more hiding for whoever or whatever it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I just want the money back. I want you to get the money back. That's all I care about. I don't want investors getting wrecked with that. I want the money back to the liquidity pool, and boom.
I want to know whoever wallet holding that money, I want to know who they are. I want them to actually go to jail or something. I want something to happen to these folks. Like, why was this money in your wallet to begin with? So you just gonna turn it back and be like, I'm sorry. No, I want you to get spanked for it. Like, why was this money in your wallet? What excuse do you have? Like, oops, I didn't know it was in my wallet. Here you go. You can have it back. No.
there are other people in this industry that are very good at holding people accountable. And, you know, without saying any names, you already know who they are. I just want the money back. If I could help by doing this part, Josh, and helping you get the money back, everybody else will send the wolves. I ain't gotta do nothing else.
I got a whole army I could call them and be like, attack.
Well, we got an address now. Let's start picking it apart. Let's start seeing who's behind all this stuff. You know,
what's that thing?
The gates have opened. This is episode 1 of
episode 1. You want
episode 1 of the bounty?
It's gonna be the Jerry Springer of crypto.
And anybody on Voxel that wants to show their face on my YouTube show, you can come show your face and we can talk. Would love to hear your side. There's always 2 sides to the story, right? But we're not going to listen to the other side with a hidden face. Show your face like Josh. Show your face like Shane. Show your face like Mr. Burt. Show your head like Kings.
He said, "Show your head."
He's been in crypto so long he lost his hair. Let's not talk about that.
And I want real names too.
I wish that was.
I don't want aliases. I want real names like my name.
Yeah. Hey. So there's actually I saw a question in here from Cape or Not. He asked, how does the supercluster NFT marketplace still affect us? And what I want to say onto that, because that was part of the partnership that we had, was putting our NFTs on the supercluster marketplace. Because we launched the Pink Ladies, we minted them from our website. We don't have any NFTs in the pipeline for quite a few more weeks. We are working on season 2. That's something I definitely want to mention. We got finished up with the Pink Ladies and John went right to work into season 2. We've been scouting an apprentice, or I don't want to say an apprentice, somebody to really help John make assets for season 2. And we just found one. I believe that we have already paid them for for a time period. So they're going to be helping John create season 2. So to answer that question, what does it look like right now? Can't say. Season 2 is a little ways away. So I don't want to worry about NFTs up on Supercluster right now. It's just not on our radar at this point, especially as we're building season 2. I needed to talk about that. I wanted to mention that. So you had actually, you said episode 1. Let's do this, man. How about next week we can recap the San Diego NFT convention? Should you go to the Voxel Discord and call out for coming here?
We don't control the community, man.
Yeah, we don't control the community. There you go.
We don't control the community, man.
Big host man, bring Tim Potato Farmer. Do you see that? That's a good one. So let's do this, man. Let's talk about an episode.
I'm just curious, real quick.
Hit me.
Did Voxel release a public statement to everybody about this?
No.
Voxel, are you behind the contract? Who dropped the seed phrases in chat? Is there going to be an official public statement to everybody about what happened? Those are 3 questions I have. Shiba Inu, defense team. Are you going to look into those 3 questions? They're on your Doggy DAO.
We got some vultures in the United States. We got some real vultures. You see what you got going on right now, and that I just asked you guys in the private chat. I'm gonna send that to my peoples. I don't need nobody to come out here and own up to their mistakes. We could find out because it's too late right now.
Look, this is the other thing. You got my boy from Haiti, Mr. Burt. He don't play around. I already been in Iraq and back. I've been through hell. I really don't care. Like, keyboard warriors don't scare me. So there's really nothing you can do to me. This is our platform. We're not going to be censored. So we want answers. We don't want people getting wrecked anymore. So
J-Rock is ready.
J-Rock's ready. We got a whole army, man.
J-Rock is all the way ready. If y'all haven't
got a
seen
whole
his zombie apocalypse
battalion of Marines
cache,
ready.
you need to check out his zombie apocalypse cache because that thing is stacked. That dude's
You know
ready.
what's crazy? I'm gonna say this right here, right now, and I'm gonna say this with passion. You know, I got my full name. We got our full names. We're here showing our face on camera. You know what's funny is we'll get these responses from people that won't show their face. They won't give their real name. They're under aliases, but then they talk this badass game with great words and responses and all this and stuff. You think people have been rug pulled, they've been screwed, they've been hammered. You think people are going to keep falling for this game? You think communities are going to back up your project and be behind a face, an avatar, an alias? I'm just asking real questions. So
we'll get to the bottom of it.
At the end of the day, really, this is what it boils down to. This is not a Deltaflare issue. This is a crypto issue. We need to elevate and become better. We need to grow the crypto community. We need to make crypto safe. How do we make crypto safe? How do we grow the investment? People are talking about new money. Well, guess what? Why aren't no money coming into crypto? It's because there's a situation like this. And then when stuff like this happens, there's nobody that's willing to step up and really fix these issues and address it. So if we are really trying to actually grow crypto and make crypto better, it's really just, we got to do what needs to be done. We can't see a problem, ignore it, just like we saw a project rug pull yesterday and we forgot about it today. We can't do that no more. It's done with. We got to do something better so we can have a better tomorrow. What are you doing today? What are we doing today? We're talking about Deltaflare. We're talking about the seed phrase that supposedly got leaked to 7 people. I'm trying to figure out who leaked that seed phrase. That's my main problem. Like, yeah, why would you do that? We need to talk to that person. That's the person of interest to me. I don't know who they are, but I'm feeling like this person needs to be on here trying to answer some questions. Because why would you do something like that? What kind of,
especially when you could have just done a transfer of ownership like it's built into the contract, man.
So many questions. We'll have to wait for a response.
Let's do that. Well, let's let the
community. I'm sending out the Etherscan wallet to everybody that we know, our circles, and the people are going to start investigating this thing.
Yeah, I'm interested. To see all of that, develop. And let's do another episode next week. We'll recap the San Diego NFT convention. We'll see if there's anything that's been developed in the community. We'll talk about it more because I'm sure, this is crypto. 1 week in crypto feels like a lifetime.
Exactly.
So I'm sure that there's a lot that will develop and we just got to give it time. We got to give it time. But if I'm going to be honest, man, I think that we've probably beat this to death.
I agree.
do want to, anybody who's watching this, and this is recorded. So anybody who does watch this in the future, hop into my DMs, ask me some questions, any question you want. It doesn't matter. I'm transparent. I will be transparent. There are some things that I will disclose, other things that I won't, just based on safety. But the name you see here is my Twitter handle, is my Discord handle, is my Telegram handle. It's my name. It's who I am. So please get at me if it's possible, if you want to. Anyone working in crypto who posts a seed phrase in the chat with multiple people should no longer be working in crypto. That's a whole fact. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And then wants plausible deniability. Oh, it's your at fault. It's your fault, Josh.
I know.
It's your fault because I'm too dumb and I put it in open chat with or private chat with multiple people, the seed phrase. Here you go. But no, I'm not taking responsibility.
Right.
Whatever.
But I do want to switch gears a bit. I will answer any questions if anybody comes up with anybody in the chat, but I do want to switch gears a little bit. I want to talk a little bit more about the San Diego NFT convention, and then we've got that ticket giveaway too.
I'm excited about that.
Dude, the trailer, like I mentioned earlier in the episode, dude, the trailer is going to be sick. It looks awesome already, and it's not done yet. I hate to say it is not done yet, but it's not done yet. We're on crunch time. We're pressuring Tipping Toast big time to get the biggest fire under their asses to finish this up. But already it looks super dope. And if you are in our Discord or in our Telegram, you have seen a graphic, a really, really dope graphic that John made. It's also going to be at the end of the trailer. It's super, super sick. But at the end of the trailer, we will be also announcing the name of the game for Deltaflare. It's going to be awesome. We're still aggressively pursuing game developers. We're hoping to find one out in San Diego. We'll be meeting a bunch of people. If you're going to be in San Diego, come to the booth, come say hi, come chill with Wealthyverse, rub King's bald head and make a wish. That's the only crystal ball you're ever going to get. That's the closest to a crystal ball you're ever going to get.
That's funny. Oh, the giveaway.
Will
the giveaway have your seed phrase too? That's a good one.
Yes, it will. On the ticket, there'll be a 3-digit code beginning with 9, ending in 11. You just dial that on your phone. You'll get anything you want.
That's funny.
Right,
man.
Shane?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, real quick, Crypto Empress did a tweet. She says she did a tweet. Let's not forget that one.
She sure did. That's the one. Let's run that giveaway.
It's gonna run this. Kings, you gonna run this one?
Yeah, let me pull the Twitter giveaway picker.
We're gonna have Kings. King's gonna do the Twitter picker. Got to post a URL over here. Private chat. Let me find her thing real quick.
This whole potato knot thing here in the chat is actually pretty damn funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
I may or may not have reached out for somebody to make a Delta Knot suit. I don't think it's good. It's definitely not going to be ready for the San Diego NFT convention, but who knows? We might have it for the one in New York.
With Shiba blanket covered in potato. I can't anymore, dude. This two spots for the NFT. Oh man,
that's a cheap rate. I think I saw potatoes for 50 cents each at my grocery store the other day.
Okay, here we go. I got the tweet right here. Copy link the tweet. I'm gonna send it to you here, Kings.
I already got it. I pulled it.
You already got it?
Yep.
Man, you move fast.
Kings don't play, man.
I'm distracted right now by seed phrases.
You let me know when you're ready to pull my screen up and.
Gotcha. I'm ready to pull it up. You want me to pull it up?
Yeah, go ahead.
We gave away one ticket earlier today, so this is the second one of the day.
You can see, are we on you see the free Twitter picker giveaway?
Yeah.
So we got 20 participants on that tweet.
The Shiba Hermit says, real talk. I would ape in on some potato knots.
That's funny.
I think we might need to talk to John.
I'm gonna re-update this because there was a couple more people that were, and we do want these people to be in here. So once you do see your name, please let us know you're in the live chat.
Big love to my brothers. We give big angry to Voxel. Man.
There we go.
All right. I don't send everything to my
I'm gonna. I know you're picking somebody.
Wow,
right
Bert's getting some work done.
You guys let me know when you're ready.
Well, look, real quick before you do that, I want to say this. I want to say we don't want to hurt communities, okay? Although that I'm a little bit pissed off, and I'm showing that I'm pissed off, right? The last thing I want is for anybody to be hurt. Right now, we don't want to point fingers. We're speculating right now. There are a lot of questions that need to be answered. But do not go out there and, start pointing fingers right now until we can get proof. I don't want communities getting hurt. We really want to figure out what happened to this liquidity money, because that right there is what has hurt Deltaflare and hurt Josh and his team. And that belongs to the people. That's what I want to get back, right? I want that to get back. And then we'll figure out the rest. Let's figure out the rest, and then we can hold those people accountable. But I don't want communities getting destroyed. I don't want people who are invested into projects losing money or getting their bags destroyed as well. That's the last thing we want here. I just wanted to put that out there real quick. Go ahead, Kings.
All right, y'all ready for this? We're
Thanks,
gonna
man.
We're gonna get this party started in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Do it. So I am also going to say that here in the comment section, Anonymous wants to give away a golden ticket club. The king. Oh, dang.
No, it's Anna.
Oh,
Anna
it's
Flores.
Anna Flores. Yo.
Got a pink Delta lady. So
Anna, if you're in the live stream, please let us know in the live chat.
I'm Anna.
Bro, you're already going to San Diego.
Yeah.
Here's my plan, right? Since I ain't bought my tickets, I'm gonna stand outside with a little picket, like with a sign out saying, "I flew here for this event. Can somebody please let me in?"
I'll sell it to you for $100.
Mr. Burt's hustling.
Hey, this is gonna be fun, y'all.
Is Anna here? Anna.
I don't think so.
Anonymous. Anna.
I don't think so.
Anonymous.
Yeah, that's how you spell Anonymous's name. Absolutely. Anna. He's cute.
Well, we can.
Let me see. What were the instructions on the Twitter? Because we kind of let's see what Crypto Empress.
Oh yeah, she didn't say anything about being in the live chat. She just said like, retweet, follow, and then
tag 3 people. Well,
here she is right here. She followed the correct instructions.
That's okay, dude. We'll still hook it up for her.
She won.
We'll still hook it up for her.
She's gonna be in San Diego. Oh my God, I'm the girl that won. We're like, so you Anna.
You'll know.
Talking about that, we got to get Kings. I'll get with you later. Kings is going to be there. Yeah, I'm sure he already talked to you.
There. I can't wait.
Kings is going to be there.
Josh,
there's going to be a lot of people there.
I just sent you her Twitter account, so you have it. I DM'd it to you on Twitter.
Dope. Thanks, man. I've seen her in our spaces plenty of times. Yeah, I'm familiar with her. Can you do another one for the who's in the live chat only? Anonymous is really itching to give away this golden ticket club NFT.
On the live chat, this is how you guys do it. You guys mind if I do it?
Yeah, you do it.
No, dude. Do it.
All right.
Do it. J-Rock is asking, what is the GTC? So the GTC is the Golden Ticket Club. We actually got introduced to the Golden Ticket Club through Slick Rod, not Silk, but he's probably pretty silky. We're trying to convince him to go down to San Diego. We'll see. Maybe if we peer pressure him enough, if he's still in the chat. Anyways, the Golden Ticket Club, they do some giveaways every week, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's either every day or every week they give away NFTs. They helped us a lot in minting out the pink ladies. And in fact, some of their community members, I think they gave away 8 pink ladies to their community earlier today. So
right,
pretty dope project. So the Golden Ticket Club, when you hold on to their golden ticket, you are entered to win whatever NFTs or prizes that they do have. They're pretty dope. Follow them.
What do we want people to type in the chat?
Naughty friends. Hashtag naughty friends. NAUTYFRENS. Hashtag naughty friends.
So you could do a run a giveaway on your live show. Where the heck is that tool, man?
NAUTY
FRENS. Motiva almost had it.
NAUT hashtag.
Savage Knots got it. Savage Knots got it. Anonymous has got it. Or if it's case sensitive, I don't know. Is it case sensitive?
So he just spelled it to you guys. Okay, good. So just go ahead and put it out there. He didn't say capital NAUTY, so I'm just saying.
Is it case sensitive, Mr. Burt?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I have no idea. It's just
we'll run it. We'll run it. We'll run it.
Go ahead, type it. I should type it on the chat too. Jeez.
You should.
Hey, baby, can you get on the other account? That's pretty gangster. You got, hey, listen, man, you know, it's not a bad idea. She's sleeping.
Wake her up. Yo, I need you to win something real quick.
Oh my goodness. Let's go, dude. Everybody right. Come on, type it. Everybody, y'all want to win this thing, man. We're gonna be out there drinking, like, you know what I'm talking about. I don't even gonna tell you what we're gonna be doing because we don't even know yet. It's just gonna be crazy.
Hey man, you know
all right,
what?
Hold on. Any user who comments, you already did it, right?
It's right there. I'm just waiting for people. Let me see if I can share the screen.
The giveaway tool. You're using the giveaway tool for StreamYard?
It's like giveaway. It's giveaway. No, it's StreamYard/giveaway.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. J Rock's been asking us to do this forever.
Really?
Yeah.
With the giveaway thing, they have to put out a comment on the thing. Where is that? I can't really. Okay, there we go. Share. So that's just some. See, you guys got the cheat, so you know what to write. If you don't win, don't blame nobody because this. See, right? Look,
you have it all. You have it all lowercase. Let's see. Oh, it's got to match the text. So matching the text means it is case sensitive. Y'all got to do it in lowercase letters. That's how Mr. Bird has it. If the text isn't matched.
Hey, lucky I can get you guys to put that on Twitter to make sure Deltaflare trends.
Hey man, that's what we've been trending with. That's what we've been trending with.
Really?
JJL, change those capitals to lowercase. Change
somebody
those capitals
said
to lowercase.
Somebody said naughty friends.
Queen E's got it. Naughty friends. My boy Typosphere. Naughty friends.
Let me know when y'all ready to run it. There's like what 38 people in here right now. Hey, if you're on Twitter right now, you better hop on right here. This is actually, what is it? A free ticket to the show, right?
No, this one is the Golden Ticket Club. This one's the Golden Ticket Club. But I will say this. We have more San Diego NFT convention tickets to give away, and we will be giving more away throughout the week. You just got to catch us in a Twitter space. So follow Deltaflare, Delta_Flare. Hop into the Twitter space. And by the end of it, we will be doing giveaways for the San Diego NFT convention. It's happening this Saturday. You can get a ticket to attend in real life, or you can get a ticket to attend virtually. It's up to you.
Exactly. So this is why it's important that you guys, you know, come to the YouTube space, because there's some giveaways. You never know when we're going to do a giveaway. You want to be on here so you can participate. I know we're streaming this on 8 different platforms or profiles, but here is where you get the giveaway. So let's go ahead and run it.
Run it, Mr. Bird.
Let's do this.
18 entries. Some good odds. Some good odds right there.
Mr. Bird, Mr. Bird, Mr. Bird, Mr. Bird, Mr. Bird. Ah, you are okay.
Is this for the ticket?
Okay.
This is for the G2C, the Golden Ticket Club.
They can't go.
No, dude, this is for the Golden Ticket Club ticket, bro.
The Golden Ticket. Never mind.
Hey, USMC Vet and J Rock, they already have a virtual ticket to the San Diego NFT convention, dude. It's they're going.
Deltaflare is an amazing project. Much love from Sky Token family.
Yo,
yeah, Motiva, that was a teaser. Like that was like I would file a complaint.
I wonder, is that Omar?
Congrats.
Ooh, Shadow. Ooh, shadow. I wonder if it is.
That's funny.
Omar's a real G.
Who Omar? Omar, you talking about Sky Token?
Yeah, dude.
Damn, Omar know everybody.
Yeah, you didn't. You weren't here when you saw that they're teamed up with Deltaflare tomorrow.
Dude,
they got a
tomorrow we're doing an AMA. Yes, it's
Sky
me.
Token
I
and
knew it.
Deltaflare got
Omar was
spaces tomorrow. There he goes.
Yeah.
Oh man, what's up, Omar?
Damn, Omar, how many? Nah, I'm not even gonna ask. What's going on, brother? Gosh.
Well, hey, so it's 10 o'clock. We've been running this for 2 hours exactly now. So I think it's definitely time we wrap this thing up. Are there any last words for anybody? With the winners, we know how to get a hold of the winners. Twitter in here.
Yes. We already have USMC Vet in the Discord. We can get a hold of her real easily. And Anna Flores, I can get a hold of her really easily. So everything's Gucci. We're Gucci. I think the last things I want to say, I want to give a shout out to everybody who came in and checked us out, gave an opportunity to hear Deltaflare's side of what is going on with the project and what we're doing. Go chase that bounty. I would love, Deltaflare would love to give 50% of that away, the 32 ETH. Go get it. Go get it. This will be fun. Not financial advice, but I will tell you that San Diego NFT convention is going to be a gigantic catalyst for Honor.
Let's go.
Huge. We have so many people that we're going to meet. We've got a large spot in the convention center. We're going to have our NFTs. We're going to be getting everybody aware of Deltaflare, and we have our games announcement trailer that we are going to show to everybody. We're making it an event. So it's going to be a catalyst. That's really all I can say. We're tradable right now on Uniswap. Like we also talked about, we have a small pool on ShibaSwap. We've had a bunch of people already go and pick up a bag this week ahead of the curve. It's probably nothing. It's probably also a good idea. It's up to you.
We will be covering it.
Thank you for hosting, bro.
Yeah, man, all day, brother. You already know, man. But we're looking forward to it. We are all gonna see you this weekend. Me, Kings, Bert, Multiverse Studios, Legal Alien.
Gonna see the homies this weekend.
We'll all be there, man. But I just want to leave it at this, man. Tweet that out. I've got people already DMing me. My stuff's blowing up already. People want to start looking into this wallet address. So tweet it out and let's get it pushed and let's retweet it, and we'll let the community do its work. We don't need to do anything else from here. The community they some beasts.
The community they're gonna be the ones that make the ultimate decision in what happens. So that's what it's gonna come down to. I honestly have no idea how to pronounce my boy's name, Nairobi. I hope that I didn't butcher that, but that dude is cracking me up this whole time. I love it. I need that dude in the Discord ASAP.
Let's get Voxel to come to Wealthyverse. Yeah, let's go, man.
Bring them to the
Let's
house.
go. We're always open.
Yep. Someone do a tweet and everybody raid that tweet. USMC Vet, you already know it's going to happen immediately once we get finished here. And then I got to get doing homework. So don't distract me, please.
King's got to get some sleep, man.
King's got to get some sleep.
Bro. No, it's not that I'm tired. It'd be hard sitting here sometimes.
Kings is like, he been working all day, dude. Guy's been up since like 4 a.m. I went to go work out this morning at 4 a.m. and I think I swore I saw a tweet from this dude. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, this guy don't sleep. Crypto don't sleep. So
every time I'm online, I see Kings. Every time I'm on Twitter, I see Kings. I text him, he texts me right back.
I take naps.
It's either like it's like you got a clone or something, or it's just like you're in your sleeps. You're passed out, just texting away, getting it done.
Or his little cousins look alike, just like him.
That's funny, man.
Yo,
all right, man. Well, Bert, Kings, y'all got any last words?
I don't know. When Phantom.
I keep seeing that thing.
When
But-
hey, no, when Axie Affinity get that 600 million back that got taken from them.
Oh,
Whoa.
dude.
Okay.
Yes, bro.
Woo!
Look at Axie Infinity blocks.
When did
I don't
that
know if y'all
happen?
have heard about
Today?
blocks, but blocks
It happened
got blocks
yesterday
got
this
jacked.
morning.
Oh yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
600 million. No,
That's
but
crazy.
thank you,
Yo, peace out, J-Rap.
Josh. It's a pleasure. You're a good friend, Shane Burt, brothers. You know, nothing but respect for you guys. And, you know, I'll be able to physically actually meet you guys here in a few days. So it's definitely something I'm looking forward to.
Black, I don't know you.
Looking forward to it, man. I'll get to
I'm gonna
meet
put my
Bert for the
best
first time in
skirt on.
person.
I'm gonna put my best skirt on for you, Kings.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one out. Till next time, we'll see y'all later. Out.
Peace.